Easy work boxing, about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. This is a video for Gervonta Davis versus Jesus Cuellar or Cellular, however you pronounce his name. I'm sorry. This is more like a fight analysis, something like a little prediction too. You know, coming in on, I got to say on this fight, I watched fights of Tank's last night, 2 fights of his last 2 fights, and I really have to say that Tank is not ready for Lomachenko at all. He's nowhere near ready for Lomachenko. So I feel what Floyd was doing for him, but Tank is a great fighter, strong fighter. Got everything you need to be a fighter, but he ain't ready for Lomachenko yet. And I'm gonna tell you why in this video. But I'm coming on Jesus Cellular, Cuellar, however you pronounce his name. This guy is a good fighter. Now, honestly, when I first seen that they was fighting that Tank was fighting this guy, I was thinking, it's another cherry pick by Mayweather Promotion. But no, it's not. I watched this dude fights, his highlights, the highlights between him and Abner Mares. You know, he has 2 defeats. He's 28-2, 2 defeats by Escadon and Abner Mares. And, you know, he got knocked out by Escadon, and Abner Mares beat him by 12 that round decision. And it wasn't an easy fight for Abner Mares. It was kind of easy, but, you know what I'm saying, that was, I think, from the movement of Abner Mares. Basically, that's how he won the fight, moving around in boxing. And also, he attacked first. He didn't let Jesus attack him first with combinations. And I think that was a very good, strong point of him winning that fight. Jesus Cellular is a great puncher, heavy-handed puncher, right hand or left hand. I seen him drop plenty of dudes, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying plenty of these dudes was like Tank or had a chin of Tank. But I'm saying he done knocked some dudes out throwing them combination. He's a combination puncher. He's a come forward, aggressive fighter. I think that one of his weaknesses for Cellular is his defense. I don't see him really having that much defense. You know, he just throws his punches, you know what I'm saying, which he attacks first. You know what I'm saying? Most fighters, like I said before, they offense, I mean, their defense is their offense. You know what I'm saying? Linares does that. You know, where they come in, they throw their offense enough and they could dodge punches while throwing their offense, you know, their attack. But that ain't gonna be that good going against Tank. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here, he done fought better competition than Tank. I think like his last 3-4 fights was against legitimate guys, whether he lost or well, he won most of them except for Abner Mares. So you know he got technique. You know he done learned some things from these guys who he done beat, and his loss to Abner Mares. Now going against Tank resume, besides for draws, and that's because he had a belt. You can't really say that Tank done went up against some guys who done actually taught him something in ring or something that he done learned something from. So, like I said, when I first seen this fight, I thought it was another cherry pick. But after seeing the highlights of Jesus and some of his fights and who he's fought, this is not a cherry pick by Mayweather Promotions. And then they fighting for the WBA super belt. So I don't think this guy is gonna come out there with intention to lay down or give up at all. And I'm not saying Tank is either. But, you know, Tank, he's a, what, 19-0, no losses, 18 knockouts. And one of the reasons I was saying that Tank's not ready for Lomachenko is because Tank is immature in the ring. Like I see when he first fought Pedraza, he came out fighting like it was the 12th round. Like, using up so much energy. That's why I think he stood still in, like, I think it was the 4th or 5th round. Because he was trying to get his wind back or, you know, make Pedraza tired. But I was sitting there watching the fight, which he came out, he won the first round, he was hitting him with good punches, but I'm like, why is he going out there giving up, like, throwing his whole load at this dude right now in the first round? And another thing I seen about Tank really don't have head movement. Tank like to stand there and, like, I guess try to take his opponent's shots. He can't do that against Jesus. He cannot stand there against Jesus. Tank don't really like to move. I'm not saying he can't move. I say he doesn't like to move. In this fight, Tank has to move. You can't sit up against no ropes on this dude. Cellular is gonna beat his body up. He gonna try to hurt Tank. You know what I'm saying? And this guy been in there with stronger guys than Tank. You know, bigger guys than Tank. You know, guys who've been in the ring longer than Tank. So he got the experience and know where to go to, you know what I'm saying, break Tank down. So Tank has to go in there and use his boxing abilities and his moving around the ring, you know. And I think one thing that may hurt him in this fight is the fact that Floyd won in his corner, because I was seeing a lot about Tank as he was fighting. That jab he got, Floyd taught him that jab. That he throws the jab, but he leans back. He goes back to where if his opponent throws a punch back, they can't hit him. And I seen Floyd do that his whole career. You know, even though he has a trainer, which I didn't know, there was the guy from The Wire, where the character on The Wire was based off Gervonta Davis' trainer. But that's not coming from him training Tank like that. That's coming from Floyd coming in and telling Tank exactly what to do. And I also seen Tank do Floyd Mayweather's pull counter, but with a left hand. You know, so it's right there, you know what I'm saying, that Tank has been getting coached by Floyd Mayweather, which is good. But I think Floyd, he really needed Floyd right now in this fight, because this dude is not a pushover. And this dude is not coming to lose. This dude ain't coming to be embarrassed or nothing like that. He coming to win them belts. Tank gonna really have to, he can't fight in spurts. He can't sit there and wait back on the ropes and take his jabs and, you know, put his hands behind his back and all that shit. That ain't gonna work against this guy. That ain't gonna do no good against Jesus Cuellar. Honestly, it's hard to even make a prediction on this fight, because the immaturity to me of Tank, which y'all know I say Tank is a good fighter, but y'all know I ain't gonna be biased. Y'all know I don't really like Tank as a man anyway, from the stuff he say about people and the things he do. But as far as me, when I talk about boxing, I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna be biased. But I really can't say who's gonna win this fight, because the immaturity of Tank, you don't know what he gonna come out there and do. Is he gonna go out there and is his trainer really been on his ass about moving, you know what I'm saying, which he needs to do? I mean, we don't know, because he hasn't had Floyd around in his corner. And I think if Floyd would have been there, Floyd would have told him, like, man, you can't stand there with this dude. You're gonna really have to use your legs. You're gonna have to box and move. You know what I'm saying? If you could get him to slow down in the late rounds, you want to take him out, then take him out. But do not stand there and let this man throw no punches at you and hit you like you didn't let Pedraza and I think his name Francesca do. He can't have that shit happen. And I think, and then we're gonna have to see how Tank come in at even though he ain't number 5 pounds more, we just gonna have to see how he gonna be moving. You know, last time he fought, he had came in a little heavy, and he was saying like he had a cold. You know, we don't know if he really had a cold or not. You know, if fighters say anything, you know, to downplay whatever going on when they don't look that good. You know, so we just gonna have to see what he gonna do at 135 with his weight. But damn, this a hard fight to predict. I'm gonna go with well, you had to ask yourself, well, shit, I always ask myself, have Tank fought a fighter like Jesus, and has Jesus fought a fighter like Tank? And ooh, goddamn, I'm gonna say yes. Jesus has fought a fighter like Tank. I'm gonna say Al Mares without the power though, but the skills, yes. Has Tank fought a Jesus Cuellar? No, hell no. And that's gonna be a big outcome in this fight, man. You know, Tank, he steps up to the occasion. He does what he has to do, but he gonna really have to step up to the occasion in this fight. And I'm only gonna say this because I don't think Tank gonna be smarter than this fight than to stand there and do all that showboating and shit. I got Tank winning by 10th round, KO or decision. And that's only if Tank comes in with his movement and boxes. I can't, that's my opinion of it if he boxes. If he come out there, he move around the ring, he throw that jab, don't stand still. I can see him dropping. Say no, I ain't gonna say that. No, hell no. I'm gonna say 12 round decision for Tank, because I've seen Cuellar, however you pronounce his name, he comes out slow But he did that against Abner Mares. He comes out harder in the late rounds. You know what I'm saying? He comes out like a goddamn cyborg, a superhuman being or some shit. And I seen that. So I can't really say that Tank gonna knock him out. Tank got more power than Mares, but I ain't gonna say that. So I'm just gonna say by 12-round decision for Tank if he does what I think he needs to do. You know, and like I said, this no disrespect to Jesus Cuellar. He's a great fighter. Like I said, I thought this was a blatant cherry pick till I had to see, and I looked and I said, God damn, this ain't no damn cherry. Tank ass got some problems on his hand. You know what I'm saying? He really, this right here is gonna really, to me, solidify Tank as a true fighter. You know, fighting journeyman and wait, him getting his belt solidified it, but this guy he fighting is better than the guy he got his belt from. You know, in my opinion. So this right here gonna really show me, okay, Tank, he in there. But like I said, he still ain't ready for Lomachenko. Ain't no way he ready for Lomachenko. Probably like 5-6 fights from now. Yeah. Right now, nah. He got a lot more to learn. You know what I'm saying? A lot more to learn. But this Easy Work Boxing. Thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all be safe. Take care of you and yours. I'll be back with some more videos. I'm finna head to work. I'm out.